What is up, guys? Welcome to this week's weekly recap. This week was a pretty slow one for me. Monday, there wasn't anything good. Tuesday was a bank holiday. Wednesday, I had a doctor appointment, so I couldn't really trade. Thursday, I took one loss, and Friday, I didn't take anything. So, yeah, I'll go over the trades. And yeah, I'm actually gonna go on trading view just so I can uh, show it better. They changed the color. Look at that. Alright, so it starts November 10. So this day, structure wise, I was bullish. The only reason that I said was that I was bearish was the only reason that I said that I was bearish is because of the new week opening up. Um, but I was like structure wise, longs were like weren't bad. We go here, November 10th, and there really wasn't anything good. Um, I could have seen shorts our market open like this, like a Yuta swing. We never got that, and then we started chopping around, and there really wasn't anything good. So I didn't take anything this day. Nothing good there. I'll skip to the next day. There's really nothing to go over. I mean, I guess maybe shorts here. I don't think they were good. Like we persist 4 over value up. So shorts just, I don't think they were good, especially all the way up here. Maybe continuation to all of this LR, but there really wasn't anything. So I just go to the next day because, I mean, yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, let me mark it out like this. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, this day I was pretty bullish, but I ended up turning bearish. I don't think I was wrong by being bullish, especially all the way up there. Um, I had a bullish bias to the on-field daily gap on NQ, and I can either take longs towards it or shorts out of it. Um, we ended up just dumping, and the low that we should have respected if we're gonna be bullish was this one, and what happened? We just fucking flushed through it, no reaction at all. So I'm not gonna be bearish at that point. And then I was looking like we embrace this 4 hour fair value gap as well. Is there a 4 hour fair value gap? Yeah, this one here. We also got 4 hour CST. So I was bearish. I turned bearish to previously low here and also this on-field daily gap on NQ. What the fuck? So I was looking for shorts at this time. Um, Now these days when I had my doctor appointment, I was only able to trade the first 30 minutes on my computer, and then the next I had in my phone in my car. Um, there was a possible long here which I saw. I didn't like this at all. First of all, I'm bearish at this point. We made equal lows with this 30-minute fair value gap. I didn't notice it at the time. I didn't see that we had equal lows with this 30-minute fair value gap. I realized like after the session was done, but either way, I didn't like what we were jumping out of. Like we had this hourly gap here, sure, but the inverse is like here. I would much rather see something like if I'm gonna take longs, something like this, like displacement out of it, not an inverse while we're still like inside of it, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. So I didn't like this at all. It was a Mac long to the on-field 5-minute fair value gap. I didn't take that. I was looking for continuation shorts, and then we ended up getting a really nice 3-minute inverse. We tapped this 15-minute fair value gap, and we got a V shape with a lot of displacement 3-minute inverse. So this one right here. Now I was going to take this. Take in mind, I mean, I'm gonna be speaking hindsight. I didn't know that we had these equal lows at the time. And also, if we look at ES ended up taking the low, so this low here. So we had an SMT there, um, and that made me tweak a bit. Now, in hindsight, I think that if I had seen the equal lows, I would have still taken it because I was already like um, like thinking of fading the SMT and still taking it because I did really like the setup. Um, but I didn't really want to take like a discretionary type of trade when I'm on my car in my phone trading, so I didn't really want to do that. But also, you, the SMT doesn't really matter just because the draw is towards previously low. Um, and this is not a point in where you expect a reversal, so it's not an SMT that you will care about. And also because NQ has equal lows with a key level, even though we have an SMT here with this low, you will still want to see, like, let's say you're bullish, right? And we have an SMT with this low, but NQ has equal lows with this low here, right? Which is a key level. But we get an SMT with it, with ES, and we get an inverse out of it. Would you still take this? I mean, I personally would be fucking sketched out because I would still want to see NQ take out these lows. So it's kind of the same idea. And we're not even fucking bullish, we're bearish. So I think that fitting this SMT was the right decision. So you did that. Good fucking job. Um, and yeah, I just didn't realize the equal lows at the time. And I was also on my phone. So in hindsight, I think I would have taken it. But I mean, obviously, it's hindsight, so I don't really know. But yeah. And then there was this internal nice short opportunity here. This 1 minute inverse. It is out of this 4 and 3 minute fair value gap. I didn't see this. I was the doctor at this point. I wasn't able even looking at the charts at this time. But this was pretty nice. Um, it's not really like fully following my rules because it has to be out of a 5 minute, but it is technically like out of a 15 minute fair value gap. So I guess it's fine. And yeah, that ended up playing out pretty nicely. And there was also CIC. And yeah, so next day, Thursday, uh, so this day I was more like 50-50, leaning more bearish though. I'm a bit more bearish to the new week opening up since we had it, and I did really want to see that get filled. So if we just go to it, uh, shit, here, we had the new week opening up here, which was this whole thing, and we also had this low inside of it. And so I was looking to take shorts towards it, or either like if we start displacing out of here, then I could have seen continuation longs and take out of like this liquidity, or if we just stamp through this, not give a reaction through this, I'll just look for continuation shorts to fill this whole gap. And that's pretty much what we got. Let me go here. So here, um, we ended up leaving kind of pretty much equal lows, like relative equal lows with the low inside of the new week opening up. We got a retracement back into this 5 minute fair value gap. We also opened up a 15 minute fair value gap, and we had gotten an SMT with ES at the time. So as you can see, ES took this high here, which was a 15 minute fair value gap that we opened up, and NQ didn't, so we had an SMT there. And then we got a V-shaped 5 minute impulse right here, and I took this and I got stopped out. Luckily, Alpha Text crashed, so I didn't actually lose on the trade. Like I lost the trade, but I didn't lose money, so that's really good. Um, and this thing is just I took like a 1 second trade just cause I don't know if this is like an inactivity rule, so yes, just in case. But yeah, I took this and I got instantly stopped out, but it's a trade that I would take every single day. It's the highest time frame inverse. Sure, we were holding this 4 minute fair value gap, but it's the highest time frame inverse, so it is my strategy. So yeah, and I know like a lot of people took this trade, and yeah, it is what it is. I would take it 10 out of 10 times. So yeah, then we ended up getting an SMT here with this high, the 930 high. Um, so higher 930, high 930s. This one right here. Yeah, swept it and you didn't. Um, and there was an on-field 5 minute. I personally don't like this trade. But I guess it's okay. Like there's a 3 minute inverse, but there's not even like a four. Like we still have a 4 minute like here, and then the 3 minute created into the 4 minute, and so at that point you gotta like take the 5 minute inverse. But we ended up inversing this 15 minute fair value gap, and we had also edged that 1 hour fair value gap on both assets. So I don't personally like this trade. I don't like the key level. I like the bearish bias and the drawn liquidity. I'm just not a big fan of the drawn of like the key level that we're reacting out of. So yeah, it's not something I would take, but that ended up playing out. Yeah, and there really wasn't anything else this day. And then Tuesday, I mean Friday, Friday here. So this day, um, going into the day, I was more bearish just cause we've been dumping. Um, we did have an SMT here with this low here, and we were also inside of this hourly fair value gap. Um, here, and we have swept like the low inside of it, like this low here. We swept that. So at this point, I did say that I had a pretty strong bearish bias on my daily bias. The thing is that I didn't see that. I didn't notice that we had an SMT and we were inside of the hourly fair value gap. Like I didn't take a picture of that, as you can see. Um, but once I noticed that and I saw the reaction out of it, I turned pretty bullish. There was a possible. How many they did this? Uh, 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 uh. I guess there were possible longs out of here. I mean, not really. Like following my strategy. Like there was this two fair value gaps here. We barely didn't invest this, and then we just dumped higher. I mean, pumped higher. There was also 2 minute, but it's fine to take a lower time frame inverse since it's a Jura swing, and that's only like my few exceptions as to not taking the highest time frame inverse. But yeah, I ended up just pumping, and then at this point, seeing the reaction that we were getting, I turned pretty bullish. And we had a lot of like on-field gaps. This one, this one, this one. Um, Also on the hard time frame, we had this 4 hour on field and this one on field as well. And this all of this LR here. And so I was looking for continuation longs. Uh, and I never got the retracement that I was looking for. I didn't really love shorts here. There was a possible 30-second inverse around here. Out of the 4 hour that we had opened up, this one, I didn't like it. I was looking for continuation longs. I never got an opportunity. Um, in this leg, we're not really reacting out of anything. It was an SMT. I guess it was an SMT, but I don't know, the close took like this high. This is really high up. Um, and then there's just really wasn't anything else this day. Uh, so yeah, I guess there was a nice one at like 11, but we ended up failing the 4 hour for value gap. Like we met the objective of the day. We did generate a bit of LR and got a 3 minute inverse out of the 15 minute fair value gap. I think it's pretty nice. Um, but yeah, I was off the charts at this time. It was pretty late. So yeah, that is it for this week. So I mean, I guess one loss, but it ended up being voided, so I didn't actually lose, but still technically a loss. And yeah, that is it for this week, and peace out.